Here's the whirlwind story of Jesus' life, told as a quick timeline. According to the Gospels, it begins in Bethlehem. A young couple arrives for a census, Mary, Joseph. No room at the inn, a humble birth. Shepherds hear the news first. Wise travelers arrive later, with gifts. Soon after, danger. A paranoid king orders babies killed. The family flees to Egypt. When it's safe, they return and settle in Nazareth. Jesus grows up learning carpentry and scripture. At around 30, things shift. Jesus goes to the Jordan River, where John the Baptist is calling people to change their lives. Jesus is baptized. He retreats into the wilderness for 40 days, facing temptation, choosing a path of obedience and mission. He starts teaching in synagogues and on hillsides. Followers gather: fishermen, a tax collector, skeptics, zealots. 12 become his closest disciples. His message? Love God, love your neighbor, forgive generously, and let the humble in. He teaches in parables: seeds and soils, lost sheep, good Samaritan, prodigal son. Simple stories with sharp edges. Reports spread of healings, sight to the blind, strength to the lame, peace to the troubled. He calms a storm. He shares bread with thousands. He eats with people most others avoid. Crowds grow. So does opposition. Religious leaders challenge him. He confronts hypocrisy and flips tables in the temple to protest corruption. On the road, he asks his friends, "Who do you say I am?" They wrestle with it, and he predicts suffering ahead. Passover week in Jerusalem is the turning point. He enters to cheering crowds with palm branches, but tension thickens. At a final meal, he breaks bread and shares wine, speaking about a new covenant and telling them to remember him. In a garden at night, he prays in anguish. He's arrested and taken through rushed trials. He's sentenced to crucifixion, a brutal Roman execution. From the cross, he speaks forgiveness, care, and surrender. He dies, and his body is laid in a borrowed tomb. 3 days later, the story says the tomb is empty. Followers report encounters with him, on roads, in rooms, by a lake at breakfast. Doubt turns to conviction. He gives a final commission: go, teach, love, and baptize. Then, he ascends, and the movement spreads from Jerusalem across the empire and eventually, the world. That's the life of Jesus in highlights. Humble beginnings, bold teaching, costly love, and a legacy that still shapes how people see God, justice, and each other. If you want, I can dive deeper into any chapter next.